Summary of the Women by Kristin Hannah. Frankie McGrath, a young and idealistic nurse from a wealthy family in California, is deeply affected when her older brother Finney is killed in action in Vietnam. Feeling lost and uncertain, Frankie makes the bold decision to enlist as a nurse in the U.S. Army, hoping to make a difference and find some sense of purpose. As Frankie navigates the harsh realities of war, she grows from a naive young woman to a skilled and compassionate surgical nurse. Stationed at a military hospital in Vietnam, Frankie forms close bonds with fellow nurses Barb and Ethel, who become like sisters to her. Together, they face the challenges of caring for wounded soldiers, dealing with the emotional toll of war, and finding ways to maintain their own humanity in the face of unimaginable suffering. Frankie also falls deeply in love with a Navy pilot named Rye, who is stationed in Vietnam. Their romance is intense and all-consuming, but it is cut short when Rye is presumed dead after his plane goes down during a mission. Devastated by Rye's loss, Frankie returns to California, struggling to re-assimilate into civilian life. She faces hostility from anti-war protesters, who view her as a symbol of the hated war, and her parents are embarrassed by her war record, seeing it as a shameful and unfeminine pursuit. Despite her efforts to rebuild her life, Frankie is haunted by memories of Rye and the trauma she experienced in Vietnam. She feels lost and alone, unable to connect with her family or friends who do not understand what she went through. In a shocking twist, Frankie discovers that Rye is actually alive, and married with children. This revelation sends Frankie reeling, forcing her to confront the reality of her own feelings and the choices she made. As Frankie struggles to come to terms with her past and find a way forward, she begins to realize that her experiences in Vietnam have given her a unique perspective and a sense of purpose. She starts to build a new life for herself, one that is centered around helping others and finding healing and redemption. Ultimately, Frankie finds a sense of peace and fulfillment by creating a refuge for women veterans in Montana, where they can come together to share their experiences, find support, and heal. Through her journey, Hannah sheds light on the often overlooked experiences of women who served in Vietnam, and explores themes of patriotism, friendship, love, and the power of the human spirit to persevere and overcome even the most daunting challenges.